It depends which type of bankruptcy you file. The first major event is actually getting the case on file, and that's very important because what goes into effect when you file the case is called the automatic stay, which is that aspect of the Bankruptcy Code, which is federal law that prohibits pretty much all your pre-petition creditors, those folks you owed money to, from undertaking any activity that is an attempt to collect on a debt. They can't call you on the phone, they can't knock on your door, they can't send you nasty letters. If they've sued you, it typically stops that lawsuit dead in its tracks. About 35 to 45 days later, you're going to have a hearing called the meeting of creditors. That's typically in a courthouse. You'll be there. You're not in front of a judge. And don't think that this is something where people are going to be yelling at you and pounding the table. That doesn't happen. It's very orderly to inquire into your assets and income, and it typically lasts somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes. Creditors have the right to show up at this meeting of creditors. The good majority of the time, none of them do. After that meeting of creditors, it starts to diverge depending on which type of bankruptcy you file. If it's a Chapter 7, the most common, you're entitled to your discharge 60 days after that meeting of creditors. If it's a Chapter 13, you're moving towards getting your repayment plan, your plan confirmed by the court, which is the court ordering that you make certain amount of payments over a certain time period. If it's a Chapter 13, you make those payments over that time period, and at the end of that 36 to 60 month period, you're done.